Broadcasting live from the Jersey Shore, it's Coach Kev on the Damage 365 Radio Network.
And welcome back, everybody, to another episode here. Super Show. Right here on the Damage 365 Radio Network. Of course, turning down the music helps. I am Coach Kev, leading you away. We had a week off last week. We're doing this pre-recorded show because of prior engagements. We have a pretty cool show lined up for you today. Besides our birthday shout-outs, we will have total recap of last night's Warriors of Wrestling's Ultimate Survival show from Staten Island, New York. We will also bring you a pre-recorded interview that we had with Leaping Lanny, the genius, Lanny Poffo, back at Big Event in 2015, since we just recently had him in. So we'd like to play that interview again. And we'll talk a little bit about tonight, pay-per-view, the Great Balls of Fire, brought to you by WWE and the WWE Network. Not going to go over every match. I'm pretty much just going to hit up a couple storylines and a couple predictions I have and things going down. But the Warriors of Wrestling show last night, great show. It was featuring former WWE star, one half of the Vaudevillains, Simon Gotch, now known as Simon Grimm, and also should be Hall of Famer, WWE legend in the house, King Kong Bundy. Both those stars brought to you by RDP Promotions. The interview we will have in a little while with Lanny Poffo was brought to you by MZ Promotions, like we said at Big Event back in 2015. And I hate when my headphones are too high and I echo in my own ears. But anyway, I guess we're going to get this party started, and we'll get some birthday shout-outs. And we had some new commercials lined up. We got some new promos and all that fun stuff. So sit back, relax, give us a little bit of your time as we are your official Great Balls of Fire pre-show. And all that brought to you by the Damage 365 Radio Network.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
And if you're not down with that, we've got 2 words for you.
And birthday shout-outs, ladies and gentlemen, go out to former Damage players. Former catcher number 8, Mary Calandrillo. Happy birthday, Mary. Happy birthday to former pitcher number 94, Luis Soto. Happy birthday, Luis. Happy birthday goes out to former third baseman number 11, Joe Ing. Happy birthday, Joe. Happy birthday goes out to contributors of Damage 365 Radio and Promotions, Andrew Flugbiel. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Felicia Daddario. And former guests on this show, current Warriors of Wrestling star, Tier 1 star, Darius Carter. Happy birthday to all you fine people.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Saturday night, August 5th, Sabotage Wrestling presents Something's Got to Give, War of the Genders, a night of intergender wrestling, including Sabotage World Champion Delilah Doom, the Unstoppable Thunder Rosa, Pumpkin Queen Sage Sin, Hudson Envy, Desiderata, Holodead, and many more. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and like us on Facebook at Sabotage Women. Tickets on sale now at WrestlingGuy.yapcity.com. Sabotage Wrestling presents Something's Got to Give, War of the Genders. August 5th, live from Imperial Beach, California.
Hey everyone, it's Tony Schiavone, and you're listening to the Indie Super Show on the Damage 365 Radio Network. Hey everyone, it's Tony Schiavone.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head?
Hey wrestling promoters and booking agents, you know where you can get inexpensive prints of your hired talent? Right here at Fast Copy Printing Center, located in the Pearl of the Bay Shore. That's right. Whether you need 8x10s, 11x17s, posters, long format, or even weatherproof signs, we can do it all. We also can create promotional items for your business, such as pens, business cards, drink koozies, banners, or just a coffee mug. Stop on down to Fast Copy Print Center, 81 Broad Street in Keyport, New Jersey, or just call at 732-739-4646. No job is too big and satisfaction is guaranteed. Tell them Damage 365 sent you.
What's going on, love? This is Ariane Andrew here. You guys are listening to Damage 365 Radio. Yes!
Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore, selling wrestling memorabilia from all around the world, including WWE, Impact Wrestling, Japan, Mexico, and the very best of the independents. They've got action figures, DVDs, autographed memorabilia, t-shirts, magazines, trading cards, stickers, vintage video games, and more. Plus, stop in and get tickets for great promotions such as UWA Elite, CZW, and many others. Located indoors at the world-famous Englishtown Flea Market, Blue Building booths 46 through 48 on 90 Wilson Avenue in Manalapan Township, New Jersey. Open every Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Log on to Facebook.com/FunkensteinINC for more information.
What it do, baby boo? This is Casey Two Scoops Spinelli, and you're listening to the Indie Super Show on the Damage 365 Radio Network. Ba-bam!
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and special thanks to all the contributors out there who did voiceover on the all brand new commercials, and the wrestlers that did such a great job with the promos, especially after this past Legends of the Ring. So special thanks to all those people. And let's get into some Warriors of Wrestling. First things first, you want to visit Warriors of Wrestling, you can go to warriorsofwrestling.com for all the information, whether it's Warriors of Wrestling itself or the women's division, Women of Warriors. You can visit them on Facebook and on Twitter at Wow Pro Wrestling. And like we said, they're on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're on Instagram, they are everywhere. warriorsofwrestling.com. Get your tickets. We have a show coming up next month featuring what was it, Madison Rain and Chavo Guerrero. That's right. And of course, you can tune in here every Thursday night for the weekly episode of Warriors of Wrestling Q&A with Joey B and Logan Black. So tune in every Thursday night for that. Now let's go over last night. Ultimate Survival. It opened up with a tag team championship match between 4 teams: The Perfect Strangers, LW Estates, The Experience, who are the champions, and Scotty Priest and Jose Salvador. So these 4 teams battled it out, and it was at the end crowning of new Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Scotty Priest and Jose Salvador are your new champions. Very hard workers. We always say we hate that term. They deserve it. The fans do it. I always like to say they earn it. Jose Salvador, not too long ago, was a student with Warriors of Wrestling. He worked his way onto the main roster. He very hard worker. And now one half of the tag team champions. So great job, Scotty Priest and Jose Salvador. The next match up on the card was the Women's Championship. The champ, Nikki Adams, took on a great foe. We've seen her at Women's of Warriors, Helen Vale, a very vicious competitor. But in the end, with a submission, it was Nikki Adams retaining the Warriors of Wrestling Women's Championship. So she will go on to the next show as champ. The next match was supposed to be, I should say, the Apostles of Chaos taking on those guys. But it wound up being a no contest double DQ. I don't even think the match even got started. I mean, the bell rang at the end and it was called a double DQ, no contest. But I don't even recall a bell ringing for the match to start. It was just an all-out brawl for the moment they got to the ring. So I'm sure we have not seen the last of those 4 gentlemen. Then we have a 5-way scramble for the No Limits Championship. Saw Mr. Grimm, Joey Ace, the return of Aaron Bradley, Sonny Kiss, and the champ, Chris Banks. And at the end, all that mess, that scramble they call it, it was Chris Banks victorious, retaining his championship, pinning Aaron Bradley. So congratulations to Mr. No Limits himself, Chris Banks. The next match was number 4 on the card. Saw the unpredictable Jay George take on Simon Grimm, a.k.a. Simon Gotch, former WWE star, former one half of the Vaudevillains. And with the pin, might have shocked some people, but Jay George victorious. He is slowly, I can't say slowly, rapidly moving up the food chain in Warriors of Wrestling. It's only time before we might see him in a championship match against whoever won the first part of the main event between the champion and his opponent. But Jay George victorious, another impressive win on his resume, and a big fan favorite. So it wasn't also the last that we saw of Jay George either. Moving on, it was Darius Carter taking on the aforementioned Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion Jason Karloff in the first half of the double main event. And in the end, it was Jason Karloff